third graders. I heard all about your measurement and shapes unit, so I thought it would be a great opportunity to introduce you to artist Paul Klee. Paul Klee painted pictures using shapes. He used basic shapes, squares, rectangles, circles, lots of triangles, and made them into lots of different things, cities and castles. And today we're going to look at one of his famous paintings. This one's called Castle and Sun, and we're going to use this for inspiration for our own city. All right, so here's what you're going to need. You're going to need some paper. You can use a small size or a larger size, whatever you like. You're going to need a ruler for a straight edge. An eraser is nice, and you're going to need a pencil. To color it in, you have choices. You can use colored pencils, you can use markers, you can use markers with a paintbrush and water to give that paint look if you want. You can use crayons. You decide how you want to color it in. All right, so my camera girl's gonna come back here and I'll show you how we're gonna get started. So let's just take another look at Castle and Sun, and you can see all these different shapes that Paul Klee used. Here's a rectangle and a square. Look at all these triangles, a circle for the sun, and this one also includes an arch, which is like a half circle cut out of a square. So that would be a fun thing to include too. Okay, now if you don't have a ruler or a straight edge, you don't need it. You can just do it freehand, but it's good practice to get in the to practice using a straight edge. So I'm just gonna start maybe right here in the middle. I'm gonna draw a line. Now there's really no right or wrong to do this. We're just building shapes. There's a rectangle. I might want to add some squares inside of that, but you get to decide. Artist's choice. See, that's a little off, but it's still okay. Paul Klee was not the kind of artist who was worried about everything being perfect. Maybe I will add a rectangle. Now, you can turn your paper, of course, any way you want. When you're using your straight edge, you want to line it up, hold it carefully, and draw your line. Okay? This one's going to be like a tall tower. There. Maybe, you know, I'm wanting to add a triangle on the top of this. Now, obviously, you can't use a straight edge for your sun or your arch, but you can use it for everything else. So I'm just going to continue on here, making different rectangles and squares. I think before I get too far, I'm going to add a circle for my sun. If you have something to trace, you can use that, or you can just do it freehand. There. And I'm going to add my arch, which is a fun little detail. This one in Castle and Sun has an arch. And I'm going to start here at the bottom and go up. I think this one needs a roof too. I noticed in Castle and Sun how many triangles Paul Klee used. All right, this, I could add even more triangles if I wanted to. He was really into the triangles, I think. That's kind of cool. Maybe I'll make like a zigzag up on this tower. Oh, I like that. So you can see, you can't really go wrong with this project. You start with rectangles, squares, triangles, and build your scene. Add a circle for a sun, add an arch, and then, you know, I always love to outline with Sharpie, but you could outline with any color you want. I'll show you a couple of my examples. This one I did, whoops-a-daisy, with colored pencil. And I didn't outline it with black, which was really hard for me because I always love to outline with black, but I did outline with brown. All right, here's my sun and my arch. Here's my checkerboards. I was really inspired by his. And then here's another one. I used a larger piece of paper and I did outline with Sharpie. And I used the technique, the painting with markers, which I just love. It's so fun. So I just outlined and then added water with my paintbrush. Here's my arch, my sun, and I did the background brown, taking inspiration from Paul Klee's. All right, so have fun, boys and girls, creating your castle and sun inspired picture. I can't wait to see them. Snap a picture and send it to me. Have fun. Bye.